movie I just watched was called All the King's Men. It's a it's an adaptation of the classic children's story Humpty Dump. No, it wasn't. I promise it wasn't. Nobody got shot in Humpty Dumpty. Humpty Dumpty? Is that it? Did I say Humpty Dump? I'm a loser. Yeah, this movie was awesome. Pretty well. I fell asleep the first two times I tried to watch it, but it's because I was tired. It's normally why people fall asleep. But there's one thing I learned from this movie: is that politicians drink more alcohol. Like that's like what wake up in the morning, coffee, Starbucks? No, none of that. Bourbon. That's right, bourbon. It's awesome. It's how I want to be when I'm old and incapacitated. Whatever. Movie was about starred Sean Penn when he gave this awesome performance of his name in the movie was Willie Stark, but it was a character based on Huey Long, this politician from back in the day. I didn't Wikipedia it, so I don't really know much about him, and I'm not smart. Whatever. He played him, and he was awesome. Had this funny Southern accent. It was crazy, and the story went like this: there were two other governor type hopefuls running for governor. What else? And they needed like somebody to split the vote so they could help one of them win or something. And they pulled out Willie Stark and tried to get him to run. Well, he went out there and they were giving him speeches to read and stuff, and he was reading them, but it was ones they were writing for him, so it was making him look boring and not like you should have looked to win votes. And so he was like, "Forget you, man. There's your paper back. I'm making my own speech." And he did, and he was just killing them. He had the people out there saying, "Nail him up." It was crazy, like nail up the other politicians. I was like, "Whoa, man, anarchy." It was crazy. I was into it. Nail him up. It was funny though, and went on like that. And Jude Law was like this other dude that was some he was some reporter, but Sean pulled him in to be his convincer, and not in like a muscle way, not like a strong arm type convincer, but more like a logical convincer. He would go to talk to people for him and make them see the light, in a educated way or something. And that's what happened. And he won governor at the beginning, near the beginning. So I'm not telling much. He became governor, and then had this long struggle of trying to bring down the other guys or to get people on his side because the people in Congress were trying to impeach him. And that's how the story went. And at the end, the story takes a couple of twists involving this judge played by Anthony Hopkins, and Kate Winslet and Mark Ruffalo were his brother and sister that played in the story. I don't want to give it away. It was pretty, I was kind of bored. I have such a bad attention span. It's so hard for me to piece together the little bits and pieces going on, when they switch scenes. If it's one scene, I'm fine. Alright, I know what happened. He poured a drink, he sat down, he drank it. I got that. But then if you cut to something else and come back, I'm like, what's that glass in his hand? I'm lost. I'm completely lost. Whatever. Sean Penn said a lot of funny stuff, and I laughed at it because he was hype. I don't remember none of it. Whatever. The movie's over. I got some new stuff to go pick up at the movie gallery. The Hills Have Eyes 2 and Premonition, that's out. And I think, we get it today, and I'm gonna do those sometime. Whatever. That's it. All the King's Men. Larry King said Sean Penn gave the performance of a lifetime, and it was pretty. I don't know what the real deal Huey Long was like, but I'm sure he got it pretty close. Sean Penn's pretty good at his whole acting thing. And, yeah, it was good, man. It was good. Check it out. Good little ending. The ending was the best part. You just fast forward it to the ending. It's pretty cool. That's it though.